Good day, Africa. Good morning, the international community. I'm your man, Willie de la Capitale, all the way from the Congo. I'm here to talk about very delicate issue, very crucial to the DRC and the Rwandan government. Recently, the Congolese intelligence have discovered that the Rwandan government is actually financing the M23 movement. For some of you that do not know what's the M23, M23 is actually a militia group that is operating in the east side of the Congo for over a decade. They've been responsible for many killings. They've been responsible of mass killing of the innocent civilian in the eastern part of the Congo. They've been responsible of the looting of the Congolese resources in the eastern part of the Congo. They have raped thousands of women. They've killed thousands of children. They've killed thousands of men. The M23 militia group. Then we've found out that the M23 militia group is nothing but the Rwandan force. It's actually the Rwandan force that has been changed, given a different name as M23 to give it a different look. Because as we speak, it's true, the researches that the Congolese intelligence have made, it's backed up with so many evidence. The Rwandan government, the Rwandan army, disguised in M23, has been crossing over the border, killing innocent civilians, looting the Congolese resources, and the international community has been silenced. Nobody has said a word. If everyone could have just taken time to say something about the killing that's going down in the Congo, in the eastern side of the Congo, as you have spoken about the Russia-Ukraine war, I think the world could have been a better place for everybody. There is inequality in our planet Earth. And as Congolese, we have been offended. We have been offended so much so that we cannot keep quiet. As the Congolese youth, I cannot keep quiet. I can no longer keep quiet. We can no longer keep quiet. The African Union can keep quiet. The international community can keep quiet. But we as Congolese youth, we're taking matter into our own hands with the resources that we have. Even if it takes my cell phone, I'm gonna record myself with my cell phone. I'm gonna talk about this. I'm gonna voice my opinion. I'm gonna let the world know that enough is enough. For instance, check this interview of Paul Kagame, the African Hitler, the killing machine of Africa that has been always playing victim, has been always playing innocent, is actually the killer, is actually the killing machine, the bloodthirsty killing machine that the Congo has in the eastern side is Rwanda leader, Paul Kagame. Listen to this interview, then check Rwandan leader Paul Kagame's body language as he speaks about the M23.
Recently, in this new fighting, we found that the Congolese forces, FARDC, and MONUSC, which is the UN force, and these FDLR groups that committed genocide here in Rwanda were working together. So how did the UN force that was supposed to go fight these people end up actually fighting alongside them and against the so-called M23, which fights for the rights of these Congolese of Rwandese origin, and now they become the target, they become the problem, instead of really being even-handed to address the program as comes up. Yes.
And President Kagame, the president of DRC, to that point, is actually accused Rwanda of supporting those very rebels that you mentioned in its territory. What would you say to the president of the DRC right now? What would be your one message?
I would tell him, and I have told him before several times, making those accusations is simply running away from his responsibilities as the president of that country, as the leader of that country. Why he should not address the problems that are internal to the Congo of these people, and how he fails to also address the FDLR problem that is based in the Congo, that crosses the border and attacks our people. And then they make it worse. Recently, when there was fighting between the UN and Congolese forces and these genociders together fighting the M23, they decided actually now to bypass the M23 and started sharing in the territory of Rwanda and killing people and destroying property. So we have had a conversation. We've been talking. It's not that we haven't been addressing the right issues, but implementation, and for some reasons I don't understand, President Tshisekedi has chosen a completely different direction. I don't understand what that is.
Do you see that? I mean, do you really see that? This is the president of Rwanda accusing President Felix Tshisekedi, which is the president of the Congo, of failing to deal with the FDLR. Let me tell you something about the FDLR. The FDLR is so-called militia that is trying to overthrow the Rwandan government. But the truth of the matter is, this militia does not exist. This militia is nowhere to be found in the Congo, even in the Rwanda. This militia is something that Kagame has created, is something that the Rwandan government has made up to have a reason to cross over the Congo, saying we are chasing the FDLR group. There is no FDLR. There is no FDLR. I can tell you that. FDLR and M23, this is the thing that Kagame himself created to give himself a reason to be crossing over the Congo, to be accusing other leaders. Now he's accusing President Tshisekedi of failing the FDLR. He's saying something like this. Listen what he says. He says President Tshisekedi has failed to deal with the inner issue, the issue that is internal into the Congo. Now, let me ask you a question. What makes you think that the instability in the east of the Congo is not our inner issue? Now, when we start dealing with this inner issue, the instability in the eastern side of the Congo, the war, the looting, the killing, when we start dealing with it, we're going to track it down. If it's going to take us to the White House in the United States, there we are coming. If it's taking us to Kigali, there we are coming. I'm sorry for raising my voice, but you just have to understand that this is so much. This is so much. So many Congolese have died, and no one deserves to die anymore in the eastern side of the Congo. Mr. President Paul Kagame, you cannot accuse the President Felix Tshisekedi for things that you are creating yourself. And why is it that every time that you do something wrong, when people come after you, you always play the genocide card? How many genocide have you yourself made in the Congo? You have killed many tribes in the Congo, yourself and your army. Now, stop playing the genocide card. Stop telling the Western media that the people that are responsible for the genocide in the Rwanda went to flee to Congo. No, man, stop playing that card. You are killing a lot. You've killed a... There you have it, fella. This is what I had in mind, and I believe many Congolese young men and women had the same idea as I'm sharing on my social media. I'm going to end this with a message. This message goes to the international community. This message goes to the African Union. This message goes to any son and daughter of Africa. My message is, no Congolese deserve to die. No Congolese deserve to die in the eastern part of the Congo in order for you to exploit the Congo mineral resources. No Congolese deserve to die. African Union, international community, fellow Africans, please let's stand together, hands in hands, to fight for the killing that's going down in the eastern side of the Congo to be stopped. No Congolese deserve to die. No child deserves to undergo hard labor in the mine in order for you to exploit our resources. No one deserves to die in order for you to use your electronic device, because in your electronic device there is the blood of an innocent Congolese civilian killed by the people that want to exploit this mineral illegally. Please, no Congolese deserve to die. This is my message to stop the looting and the killing of the people of the Congo. Thank you very much for watching. Share this video to contribute to this campaign. No Congolese deserve to die. Thank you very much for watching. Good day, Africa. Good morning, the international community. I'm your man, Willie de la Capitale,